Blisk, your problems are not my concern. Once you have delivered the Ark as per your contract, your payment will be transferred by the IMC.
Just have my money ready. I'll get you your precious cargo, you useless naff. Oi, Titan! You're gonna open up and give me what I want.
Voice command. Not recognized.
Let me just rip it out of him.
Can't risk it. The Ark's unstable.
Listen, hero. You have what's mine, and I want it back. Go on. Tell your Titan to open up.
Yeah, let's see what we got. About what? His feelings?
About what? His feelings?
Still trying to be a hero, eh? I have a lot of dots riding on this contract, my friend. So tell your Titan, if he doesn't open up, I will shoot you in the head.
Pilot in jeopardy. Ocular systems. Marginal. Cannot visually acquire pilot.
Stand him up. You see him now? Right here, right here. Yeah? You see him now?
Punch him!
Functions compromised by severe crash damage.
I don't care how broken you are. I know deep down, some things still work in there. Now open up. I'm going to shoot your pilot in the head. You still remember numbers, don't you? I'm going to count to 3.
Receiving encrypted message from BT. Trust me. You got it, buddy.
3.
Nah, that wasn't so hard, was it?
That's the problem with teams. If you don't win together, you die together.
You kind of missed, BT. Oh, shit. He's using his shoulder cannons. Yeah, that worked out a little bit better. No, BT!
Nice try, love. Say goodnight.
No!
Alright, get the Ark out of here! We're running out of time!
These guys killed my master, and then they killed my master's Titan right in front of me. Well, I mean, he might still be alive, sort of, kind of, but he's pretty fucked up, man. There's... BT? Buddy? I can't...
Over here.
I can't be a pilot without a
You
Titan.
no longer uphold the mission. But you still can. Take the circuit.
Circuit?
It's your best chance for survival.
What's a circuit? Inspect circuit. They have backup weapons just in case our Titans get fucked up like this? Jeez. Can we at least get, like, the AI out of him? Nope, just our knife. Oh, yeah, babe, no, we're good, okay. The good news about him being a computer. Survive, evade, resist, escape. The good news about him being a computer is, we can always just put him in another body. Oh, right, this is stupid. I still find it funny. I can raise this up, and it just completely gets canceled. If I cancel it out myself. A bit silly, but okay. Alright. As long as we keep this, like, computer core thing alive, BT still has a chance.
I've got something, but it's faint. Cannot confirm. Commander Briggs,
Oh, they gave me a smart pistol.
It's a weak signal.
Are you sure you have the coordinates? Boost the signal. I need to get through to them.
Commander Briggs, I have a lock on Cooper's position. He's pulled BT's data core. He must have the seer kit.
BT, Cooper, what's your status? Cooper, how copy? Over.
I don't know if BT can talk to you anymore.
7274. Cooper, Briggs. If you can read me, get to the bridge 1 click north of your position. We've only got 1 shot to turn this fight around and you're it.
Holy shit.
Our fleet's moving in on the fold weapon. We're coming. It's not over yet.
Oh, I made it in! Oh, it doesn't actually completely close. My hype was for nothing. I like how these guys don't seem to be dropping weapons anymore. They're just like, yeah, here. Your lock-on pistol is all you need for this mission. And it's not wrong, dude. Holy shit, this thing kicks ass. I remember when it was in multiplayer. That shit was ridiculous.
You're headed in the right direction. Just keep moving. The anti-air defenses are extremely heavy around the fold weapon.
But with it being in single player only, I can appreciate it a little bit more. It's less like, oh, this thing's ridiculous, and more like, this thing is ridiculous! Effort? I lost that a while ago. I don't need it anymore.
I'm pulling its data core and preparing it for Titanfall.
They're dropping a Titan for me? Sweet. But I might be more effective on the ground just with this pistol, honestly. Oh, Jesus. Alright. I think we'll take a bit of a breather. I kind of got lit up, probably because of this turn. Those are the first smartly placed turrets, honestly. They're just in cover, I can do shit to them.
Call it when ready.
Alright, stand by for Titanfall.
Stand by for Titanfall.
Call in a new BT. Ooh, nice. You get a paint job and everything, BT.
Hello, Jack.
BT, you got me all fucking messed up, man.
Glad to have you back in one piece, BT.
Over 25,000, actually. BT-7274 online and ready for combat.
Oh, they gave me a Legion fucking weapon kit, too. It's the last one of the game. Here, have a minigun. Alright. So, we have a powerful minigun with a long spin-up time. Power shot, close range, knockback enemy path, or knockback nearby enemies, damages all enemies in its path. Shield deployed around the Predator cannon. Nice. And then Smart Core, automatic lock-on to targets. Okay.
Cooper, I'm throwing everything I've got at the IMC, but it's not going to be enough to stop the fold weapon. I need you to get inside its control room. Commander Briggs to all battle stations. I want close fire support on Cooper and BT. Do whatever it takes to cover them.
Solid copy. We'll go.
Cooper, get up that hill. We'll cover you. Move!
Alright, press Q for power shot.
Tracking target. Firing. Danger close.
I want to learn everything about this kid. Smart Core, motherfucker!
Firing. Danger close. Let's do this.
Holy shit, this is powerful.
Target blocked. Fire. Tracking target. Firing. Danger close. Going somewhere?
Excessive damage. Warning. Warning.
Yeah, new Titan, but he's still pretty goddamn vulnerable when it comes down to it.
Looks like you better have more than that.
Goddamn Scorched Titans doing incredible amounts of damage.
Target blocked. Fire. Target spotted. Moving in.
You know, this thing doesn't last very long once you get it charged up. Oh shit.
Tracking target.
How am I missing a Smart Core shot on him? I guess it's firing at the other Legion guy at the moment, okay.
Like we're active.
Holy shit! Thanks, militia!
The Stockton just went dark. Give me a sit rep, now!
Captain Landiger of the Rutledge. The Stockton took a broadside. It's going down!
You know, if we ever see the Ark, we could just shoot it, honestly.
The 6-4. Are we late to the party?
You're just in time, Gates. How much juice do you have left in the Malta?
We've got plenty to spare. Don't worry, Coop, we've got your back.
Firing
Thanks.
systems online. We are weapons hot.
We're turning their weapons against them, and that's great. I haven't tried out the precision shots yet for this. Let's see.
Firing!
Actually, I don't know which one I'm using. This might be the more close range one. It doesn't matter. It's accurate enough.
Eyes on militia type. Engaging. Firing! Danger close! Just die already!
You can't take me down as long as our militia exists, and I can sit there and replace them over and over and over again. We're gonna be good.
Firing!
We still have 2 of the militia, or the mercenaries to take out. I'm wondering if we're gonna actually have to fight them in like a 2-on-1 scenario. You know, you have to fight like a team, remember? That's exactly one of the things their leader said. Either win together or you die together.
Eyes on the Vanguard. Moving to intercept.
You must have some kind of advanced targeting system. Yeah, it's called my eyeballs. I point them at things, and I go, oh yeah, I think this looks like a good shot. Also, crosshairs help.
Cooper, we're tracking Blisk and Sloan just ahead. They have the Ark. Keep moving.
We must stop the IMC from using the full weapon at all costs. If we fail, the militia planet of Harmony will be destroyed.
I'm pretty amused that we couldn't crouch until... I mean, like, we were able to crouch before, I just didn't really try. We didn't have any other sections to force us to do this until now.
Attention IMC personnel. This is General Marder. The mercenaries have delivered the Ark. Prep the fold weapon.
Initiating preliminary fold weapon power systems.
Okay, so that just legitimately fires by itself. It isn't a press Q and then aim it at somewhere and shoot it yourself kind of thing. Oh, if I right-click, I keep this spun up.
Initiating targeting systems. Harmony. Coordinates 264.588 recorded.
Yeah, this isn't gonna go very well for us. Shit. This is kind of getting it a little close. They might get some damage off, which would kind of suck, but... you do what you have to, I suppose. That looks like a really big Titan. That's totally gonna be like Blisk. And slowed! Oh shit, yeah, like I said, 2-on-1.
Now go. My forces will take over from here.
That time they do something. I think our militia pilot's trying to be a hero. He's all yours. Keep the salvage.
Who said anything about salvage? I'll do this one for free.
Oh, alright, yeah, 1-on-1 mate. That's
You know what I see
incredibly intelligent.
Hard to easy money.
You know what I see with you? Easy kill.
This is more entertaining than I expected. Get him, lads.
Wait, she just disappeared. What the fuck, girl?
You lost pilot?
Fold weapon priming sequence passing stage 2. Coordinates locked.
What kind of a ripoff is that? Jesus Christ, it takes a long time to fucking reload.
I'm gonna be minty when I'm through with you. Sorry, mate.
Oh, Jesus. Laser core's hurt! Oh my god, how long does that fucking last?
You're a tough little bugger, ain't ya? Let's see how you handle some reapers.
Thankfully, when I have my core online, it's just infinite bullets.
Ring momentum at
Whew.
97%.
It works out for us. Alright, she's a little bit tougher than everybody else. Open arc injector. Haha! Yeah! Leave just for a tiny bit so I can get some work done on my own. Uh-oh. How do I let go?
Come on, Ed. Come on. Let's do this, you little Burke.
It's not letting me let go! So I'm just gonna I'm gonna die here.
Our reactor is unstable. Replacement battery.
Well, cause you're a fucking idiot! Oh my god. That's so stupid. Alright. I pressed E because I saw the option was there. And I was like, okay, well, this will be cute. I didn't expect that it would literally force me to stay there. And fucking die. That's so stupid. All BT has to do is go, I don't want to hold this anymore. Fucking ridiculous. I gotta do this all over again.
I gotta say, pilot, this is more entertaining than I expected. Get him, lads.
Target spotted. Moving in.
Alright. So, this time around, we're not gonna assume that BT has common sense abilities like letting go by holding down the button.
Sorry, mate. Time to die.
Excessive damage.
God damn.
Warning.
Her fucking laser core is ridiculous.
Old weapon passing stage 3. Calculating spacefold projection.
Thankfully, the smart core is pretty ridiculous as well.
Nice talk. You're a tough little bugger, ain't ya? Let's see how you handle the
Old weapon approaching stage 4.
Thank God for all of these
97%.
power cores sitting around the area. As long as I can reach them, we're good. Alright, Sloan, this should be, you know, her last try.
I'll give you a hero's death. You deserve that much.
Is the giant laser part of the hero death thing? Because, I don't know if I like that.
Backblast energy reaching lethal threshold. All personnel must clear the chamber immediately. Disruption of
Melee! 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 Okay, fuck it then.
Cooper, get the Ark out of there before it launches. Hurry!
It wasn't letting me fucking melee. It's all like, for melee to execute. And F is melee. And I guess maybe I can't melee while I have the Legion loadout equipped. Or it's just being dumb. I don't know. Whatever. We're getting rid of the Ark. There, much easier.
Cooper, BT, do you read?
Cooper, the injector backblast is overloaded my critical internal systems.
BT, Cooper.
Attempting to restore ocular systems.
We fired everything at the fold weapon. No effect on target.
Ocular systems restored.
Are we gonna have to do a sacrifice?
Warning, hostile. Titan detected.
It's your lucky day, hero. I'm not going to kill you. I don't work for free. But you don't get to kill me either. Yeah, you earned this, eh?
Listen, that Vanguard-class Titan is still in there.
Not my problem, Marta. Should have put it in my contract. I've got other people with money to see.
What are you doing? What do you think you are doing?
He's fucking walked out.
Analysis indicates this indicates us the throw is our only option. Is our only option. The throw is our only option.
I don't know if a throw is really what we need. hopefully we can reevaluate that. That's cute though.
Cooper, I require your assistance. My auto navigation systems are offline. Get me into that injector assembly. We must do this together.
Okay, sure. Press W for quick time event.
BT, Cooper, our ground teams can't make it there in time. You've got to find a way to destroy the fold weapon from the inside. There's no other way.
Commander Briggs, I believe I have a solution. In its exposed state, my reactor core may be able to destabilize the arc at the center of the fold weapon.
What are you saying?
We can blow it up. I'm sending you coordinates for a dropship rendezvous.
Coordinates received. We'll be there, but I don't see how you can.
Trust me, I have done the math.
I sure as hell hope so. We're on our way. Good luck, both of you. Briggs out.
Oh, Jesus. So we're gonna, like, blow ourselves up in the middle of the fold weapon while getting tossed out by BT?
Don't worry, BT. I'm not going anywhere.
Copy that, pilot. Protocol 3. Protect the pilot.
Don't you do it, BT! You son of a bitch!
Trust me.
Cooper, we just lost BT signal. We're almost there. Cooper, I'm marking your hunt with the coordinates. The evac site might be in midair. There's nothing we can touch down on here.
And if I'm flying through this shit show, you better be there on time, kid.
Move, pilot!
I'm doing what I can! I'm just a bit distraught. They killed BT off again! Fuckers.
I'm tracking you. Keep going.
Except this time it might be a bit more permanent. Good news is I'm not illogical enough to say that we can't get a replacement BT. I'm sure there'll be plenty of other robots with similar personalities to them. Jesus Christ.
You're almost there. Move!
They like snap in place for me. Thanks!
Cooper, jump for it!
Got a visual!
Gotcha! Come on, pilot! Parker, get us out of here!
Hang on!
Jesus Christ. Well, no one's ever using that world again. Talk about a back blast. Holy shit.
Pilot Cooper.
Hey,
A lot of people owe their lives to you. And to BT. Barker, set a course for Harmony. Take us home.
You got it.
At least Sarah can recognize that we cared for BT.
Ninth Fleet, this is Harmony Command. Good to have you back.
That makes me sad.
The destruction of Typhon saved the planet Harmony. The militia calls this planet their headquarters. But millions of others call it home. Commander Briggs says I'll be inducted into the Marauder Corps and assigned a new Titan. After the techs wipe what's left of my neural link with BT. I don't know what that'll feel like, to get assigned a new Titan. I kinda like the old one.
Great job on Titanfall, to all of you.
This is Pilot Jack Cooper, signing off.
We don't even get a chance to see what our next Titan is? Aw, man. Okay, well, I guess that's the end of Titanfall 2. Actually, maybe we do get a chance to see our new one. There's our character that we hardly ever got to see from a third person. I'm interested to see where this goes. They did a big Titanfall 3 bait there by not allowing us to kill Blisk in the same game that we encountered him in. Kind of a ripoff, because if they ever do release a Titanfall 3, which is a big if, I feel like I'd just be like, oh, he's the guy who killed our master before, right? Okay. I don't really care that much a year or 2 or 3 or 4 down the line. I don't like when games do that. It's like, yeah, let's see if you can hold out an iota of giving a fuck about this plot point all this time down. He'd have to be like a bastard in the next game too, and like kill all of our friends, and then we just go, God damn it, Blisk, again? Fine, I will kill you this time. Although I found it cute that he left his like calling card thing, kind of like an offer of like, hey, it was either an offer like, hey, why don't you join the Apex Predators? You killed all my guys after all. I need new members. That, or it was just like a, haha, you got fucked up by us. Here's a business card telling you to go fuck yourself. I don't know. But, Titanfall 2 was alright. I mean, this was like, what, 3-4 hours long? Holy shit, it was short. It was really, really short, considering things. I mean, a 4-hour single-player campaign is a step up from a 0-hour single-player campaign, so I'll give him credit on that. Oh, Matthew Mercer was Jack Cooper? That, yeah, he did sound familiar. I just wasn't paying attention that much to our guy's voice. We didn't talk that much. We talk a tiny bit. I wish we would have talked more. I'm a big fan of protagonists actually having characters of their own. Although I did like that we were able to give responses as Cooper. That's something that we don't really get a lot of in these FPS games where they just toss us down all these things. We don't really get a chance to go X for sarcastic, funny quip. We just don't get it. They're just like, no, you're either silent or your guy says everything. You don't get like an in-between thing. Meanwhile, JB Blanc as Cuban Blisk. But yeah, no, Titanfall 2 was alright. It was a little short on the side. I would have liked... Ow, God, I just punched my mic. Ow, that hurt. I do a lot of hand motions when I'm talking, so I just hit the metal part of it. Jesus Christ. Anyways, Titanfall 2 was okay. I wish it was longer. I wish there was more shit for me to connect with BT. I wish there was more shit for me to connect with Lastimosa. I wish there was more shit to make me care about this IMC conflict. There was very little here in terms of overall substance. They made a base plotline, made us run through it, kill every mercenary, almost all the mercenaries along the way. And then they're like, alright, you're done. You blew up the planet. Good job, buddy. But in terms of just like overall story structure, watch Steve Bloom. Fucking Steve Bloom, Viper. They're waiting. He wasn't Steve Bloom? Wow, I'm mind blown. Evan Boimel apparently sounds like Steve Bloom, at least through like a radio thing. That's embarrassing. Oh well. I did like that they tried to attempt to make the mercenaries all seem badass. The only one that really did end up taking a little bit more effort than everybody else was Sloan, but that was just because of my own fault in some regards. Like, I pressed E to do to grab onto the arc piece, which you shouldn't have been able to fucking grab onto, by the way, in the middle of that boss battle in the first place. But the fact that you couldn't let go, like, just say, oh, press X to cancel, I wouldn't have died in the first encounter then. And the second time, I just fucked up. But yeah, no, all the other ones kind of died super quickly, so... they could have done a better job, but... They did an okay enough job that I do want to see more of it, and I want to be connected more to the Titan characters, because, hey, I'm a fan of connecting with random robot dudes who just take things sometimes too literally, but we build up and we got a big combat effectiveness. That's cool! I like it. This guy's just gonna drink himself up. I wish they would have had some kind of catch-up thing, by the way, for Titanfall 1. I would have liked to have known, okay, what happened? What's the canon story of Titanfall 1 that leads into Titanfall 2? Because I don't know it. We're just the militia. We're the militia, the IMC. They're kind of assholes. But the last game, when you played through the Titanfall campaign, you could either end up as the IMC or you could end up as the militia. And you could either win or you could lose as either side, depending on the performance of your teammates. And like I said at the beginning of this Let's Play, I just lost a whole bunch, so I didn't even bother trying to post a Let's Play, because I just couldn't get... It was just constant being berated for, oh man, we're just getting our asses kicked by the IMC or by the militia, and I'm like, that's not my fault. That's not my fucking fault. That's the guy who's going like 2 and like 18 or 3 and 17 on my fucking team. It just got ridiculous. But we needed a catch up at least, because fucking they know they didn't do a campaign for the first game, like a legitimate single player thing that made us go, oh yeah, our character. By the way, I'd like to say that Jack Cooper's a really, really generic name. Holy shit. I can't believe. I swear we've had multiple characters named Cooper, multiple characters named Jack, and you just combine them both together, you're Jack Cooper. Oh, okay. You might as well just call me James Smith or John Smith or some shit. But this was okay. This was it could have been better. It really could have. I honestly think it should have been better. But for when I consider the context of this being kind of an attempt at starting a real campaign. Look at my hair fucking being all weird through the glass. Anyways, but considering that the first game didn't have a single player campaign with directed cutscenes and general characters to try and give a shit. Well, I'm sure they did have characters to give a shit about, but they were just like, you hear them talk over cutscenes. In fact, a lot of the story in Titanfall 1 was told just by you sitting in the lobby, and they were giving you mid-screen or mid-mission briefings. But, yeah, no, when I consider the context, it makes me go, okay, well, it's a step up from Titanfall 1. It's not a step up from everything else when you consider other games. If I put it on a pedestal with other games of the genre that are like 5 or 7 games in, like Call of Duty, or even stuff like Halo or Gears of War, I have to kind of consider this as the technical first game of the series to have the campaign, because it is the technical first game of the series to have the campaign, which is stupid. It shouldn't have done that. They should have had a single player campaign for the first game, especially for $60. I was kind of on the board when Titanfall 1 came out. I was like, I like Titanfall's multiplayer, and so that's enough for me. And you know, I'm fine with trying to do like a campaign through multiplayer, but after it came out and just shit happened and I never really touched it again, it was meh. In fact, that reminds me, so one of the other reasons how come I never really played Titanfall 1 much was because I had this really bizarre sound issue that I had no idea how to fix, and it would just like after a round or two of playing multiplayer, the sound would just shit itself. It would just sound like massive amounts of static, and then it was either static or there was just no sound and then static, and it was just going in and out and that. And I'm reminded of that because in this, we had a fuck ton of sound issues. I don't know what was going on. I apologize if you made it through the Let's Play and it bothered you the entire way through. I really apologize that for whatever goddamn reason, there was kind of like this cutting in and out over the entire course of the Let's Play, of the entire course. Even after restarting the game a couple of times, it was still happening. I have no idea why it did that. I don't know why. There's like an audio option for making audio go through walls and stuff a little better. I don't know if maybe if I turned that off, that would fix things, but there's no excuse, honestly. We should have had all those sound issues. What was that? Titanfall 3, BT makes a return. He blew himself up across time and space. Yeah, when we look through all this, we can see this was a really short campaign. Like their attempts to make us go through the Anderson mission, to learn about the fold weapon, that was kind of cute. That was a cute attempt to make us go, oh wow, shit's really going down here. And then they made shit go down even more in the next missions. Things really ramped up after affecting cause. They really did. But we should have had more. There should have been at least another 2 or 3 hours of the campaign. Probably, 1 hour or 2 before affecting cause, and then another hour in between Trial by Fire and the Ark. I felt like we jumped too fast into alright, we're chasing down the final ship, and we're gonna go down fighting and try to take everybody in. And then BT, sacrificed himself 3 to 4 times over the course of the Ark and the fold weapon. By the end, it was like, okay, he's dying again. God damn it. We had a new mech for, 20 minutes. So much for the paint job, right? God. But that was the Let's Play. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. The game was alright. If I had to give it a rating, I'd probably go anywhere between a 7 or 8. It really was a short game. I wanted to like it. I like the gameplay of it. I like going in the Titan. Even the on foot stuff is fun because being able to go wall to wall, I didn't really use it much in combat because it's still one of those games where you're better off hiding in cover and then just shooting people from there. But it was still an enjoyable experience. I just wish it was fleshed out a little bit more. But thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this Let's Play. I will see you guys next time.